All right, it is time for heat number 1. We're going to see Jace Mungan and PDJ Zeller on the front row. Kyle McRacken-Martin and Casey Pekela on the second row. Matt Oven Mitts Hayden and Edmund Jones on the third row. Austin Edwards in the cone. And hey, Jones BS Racing is back to regularly scheduled racing next Monday night. And don't forget, a lot of these drivers will tomorrow night be in XCal Racing. And a lot of drivers from both of those groups will be at the charity event, the Cancer Race, on June 22nd. Last year we raised over $3,000 for the American Cancer Society, shooting for $5,000 this time around. There's information on our Facebook page to donate, and a huge new sponsor tonight, Track Cams for Gourmets. Mr. Istvan is building some custom cameras for that event. Really appreciate him helping out, sponsoring the race, bringing us the awesome views like what you saw last night. And more cameras to come as he released new packs just last week, so we'll have even more upgraded cameras in the races to come. You don't want to miss any of it. All right, pace car about to drop in, just over a third of a mile around this track. Turns 1 and 2, 14 degrees of banking. Turns 3 and 4, 12 degrees of banking. It's gonna be a crazy race. Pace car is in. There's the green flag. Heat number 1 of the Jones BS Racing League All-Star event is underway. Jace Mungan already out front. Not a big surprise there. Petey trying to hold on to it up top, but Kyle Martin down underneath into 3 and 4. Casey Pekela, no stranger to the front at this track, trying to make his way up as well. Matt Hayden, Edmund Jones rounding out the field. Austin in the cone car on pit road, ready for action. Petey does a crossover move, had lost to Kyle Martin, now back up into second, and he opened the door. Casey Pekela now on the bottom for third. When we get to the feature event, 16 car field will be completely inverted. Oh, a little bit of banging between Petey and Casey Pekela. Caution is out for the first time tonight. Let's see who is. Casey drives it deep into the corner, gets a little push just as Petey comes down, trying to pinch him down, and both of them get caught. Sorry, that was not Petey, that was Jace Mungan up top in the 19. My mistake. Everybody in the new paint scheme tonight has me a little thrown. So Jace Mungan, Casey Pekela now at the back. Kyle Martin is on pit road. And apparently, according to Skylar Massey, another big new sponsor coming for the Cancer Charity Race in June. Definitely check that out. We'll be posting updates quite often about the upcoming event. A lot of money and prizes will be on the line. All the drivers get lined up, and as of right now, it is PDJ Zeller out front. Matt Oven Mitts Hayden in second. Edmund Jones in third. Jace Mungan back to fourth. Kyle McRacken-Martin in fifth. Casey Pekela in sixth. They stack back up for the restart. Cone car not in effect during the heat. Pace car is in. Here they come one more time. Green flag in the air there, down and away. A little wheel spin out of Matt Oven Mitts Hayden. Allowing Edmund Jones. Oh, Edmund gives him a little tap. Hayden in the wall. Looked like Edmund might have got a little bit of a push or bounced off the apron. Edmund now to second. Meanwhile, Whale Petey way out front. 0.7 of a second ahead on this short of a track is a lot. Can Edmund Jones and Kyle McCracken Martin run them down? Oven Mitts now back in fourth. Jace Mungan in fifth. Casey Pekela back in sixth. Edmund Jones just ran the fastest lap of the race by over 1/10 of a second. He is trying like crazy to run down Whale Petey, but with 8 laps to go, can he get it done? PDJ Zeller out front. Edmund runs another even faster lap. He is closing the gap, but McCracken all over the back bumper almost gets into him. Think he might have given him a little love tap there. 6 laps to go in heat number 1. Edmund in second, Kyle in third. Matt Hayden in fourth has not been able to close back up. Jace Mungan in fifth. Holding position, Casey Pekela in sixth. Knowing there's an invert coming, that might explain Jace Mungan and Casey Pekela, because both of them have a ton of speed in these cars. 4 laps to go for PDJ Zeller. Edmund sends it deep into the turn, out of turn 4. He is closed back down. 3 laps to go. He is on the back bumper of Whale Petey here. Edmund sends it deep into 3 and 4 again. They're going to get popsicle sticks. 2 laps to go. Edmund's got the nose to the inside. Almost gets into Whale Petey. Hearing Matt Hayden really needs to turn the oven temperature up. White flag in the air. Can Petey hold Edmund off? Edmund's got the nose. Oh! Edmund pushed up and got into... Oh, Petey sends it too deep into 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Out of turn 4. Edmund pulls off the win in heat number 1. Petey comes home second. Kyle Martin in third. Matt Hayden is fourth. Jace Mungan in fifth. And Casey Pekela in 6th place. And Austin Edwards brings the cone car out briefly. What a race. Heat number 2, we'll see Kendrick Cryer and Chris Johnson on the front row. Alex Gratz and Harold Rothery of the second row. Andrew Thornton and Fat Charlie Sheen, Joey Smith have the third row. Edmund Jones Sr., at the back of the field. Whew, I need a breath. I need to breathe for a minute. What a crazy race. This promises to get even crazier. Once we get all the cars out on track, it will be non-stop excitement for 50 laps in the feature. Kendrick Cryer, the youngest driver in the field. Can he go? Oh, we've got a car in the wall. Joey Smith just smacked the wall on a pace lap trying to warm up his tires. Looked like he might have gotten some right rear damage out of that. Let's see as he comes by. No, it looks like he dodged a bullet on that one. Be careful out there, boys. Even on the pace laps. Pace car is in. Heat number 2 underway. Green flag in the air. Kendrick Cryer gets a good jump and pulls Alex Gratz up with him. Chris Johnson now looking under Alex Gratz for second. Harold Rothery back in fourth, trying to run him down. Oh, looks like Alex might have gotten a little bit of a kiss there from Chris Johnson. Chris backs out of it into 1 and 2, and now Harold Rothery looking to the inside. Kendrick Cryer has got to be loving what he's seeing in his mirror. Chris Johnson fading quickly. Looked like he drove in too hard into 3 and 4, got a massive push. Andrew Thornton, though, he pushes into the wall off 1 and 2. Chris Johnson is back by. Meanwhile, Kendrick Cryer just turned the fastest lap of the night. Caution. And it looks like it was Andrew Thornton and Joey Smith together. Here's Andrew, bounced off the wall. Managed to get it saved back up top, then lost the back end. Joey has nowhere to go. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Joey not having a good start to the night after the incident in qualifying, and now this. And the incident on the pace lap. Joey tried to get up the track, didn't have enough room, and just had nowhere to go. Gets together with Andrew, lifelong friends, and you gotta wonder, oh, we've got a little excitement on pace laps. Chris Johnson gave up and gave Alex a little bit of a kiss. Now Alex giving Kendrick one. They said they would get, they were going to have some fun tonight. Despite the money on the line, these boys are still being rowdy, rambunctious, and raising hell. They stack back up for the restart. Should be getting 1 to green this time by Kendrick Cryer, Alex Gratz on the front row. Harold Rothery, Chris Johnson on the second. Edmund Jones and Joey Smith on the third. That is Edmund Jones Sr., by the way. As rough as they are doing in the heats, and as much door banging and body slamming as we're seeing, the feature could get... Alex getting some love taps there from Chris Johnson. Pace car is back in. They fire a little bit early. Green in the air. Oh, a little Chris went too deep into 1 and 2. Alex Gratz had the run into 1 and 2, but got out of the groove too high. Now he's fighting to hold on to second place as Harold Rothery down on the bottom. Harold gets a little bit of the apron but holds on to it. Harold pulls ahead through 3 and 4. Could we see Alex pull the same move we saw in heat number 1? No, he doesn't have the momentum. Now can Rothery run down Kendrick Cryer? Alex Gratz in third, trying to get back by Chris Johnson, trying to close in on him. Joey Smith has managed to get back up into the top 5. Meanwhile, Andrew Thornton has not come out. We've got a car going sideways. Chris Johnson just loses the back end and goes around. Let's see if we can get another shot and see exactly what happened to Chris. Down into turn number 1. He sent it in deep, got hard on the brakes, clips the apron, and then just slides it up the track. Kendrick Cryer out front, 7 laps to go. He's got 9 tenths of a second now. Is the lead over Alex Gratz, who's gotten back past Harold Rothery. Joey Smith now up to 4th. Edmund Jones Sr. in 5th. Chris Johnson back to 6th, a heavily damaged car. Kendrick coming around, he'll get 5 to go. 8 tenths of a second is the current lead. Looks like Alex Gratz is really sending it. He is closing down, but does he have enough time? Rothery back in 3rd. Joey Smith in 4th, trying to make up some of that 1.8 second gap. Edmund Jones Sr. in the Batmobile. Looks like he might be struggling here. I think he hit the wall earlier. Looks like he does have a bit of damage. Chris Johnson is wrecked again. 3 laps to go. We'll see if we can get a look at it here in a few minutes. Never mind. I think I know what happened with Chris. Chris decided to try a new parking spot just as Kendrick Cryer gets 2 laps to go. They did say they were going to have some fun here tonight. White flag is in the air for Kendrick Cryer. Alex Gratz is closed down to 0.6 of a second. He is really sending it, but does he have enough speed here? He sends it deep into 3. He was aiming for Kendrick. Oh, Kendrick bounces off the inside wall. Rothery goes on to win heat number 2. What a chain of events there at the end. There goes Alex, and Kendrick saw that coming, moves up high, then bounces off the barrier, and Chris Johnson's car, Harold Rothery, right place, right time, manages to slip by. Looks like Austin Edwards is having a little fun in the cone car. Andrew Thornton, currently the only driver in the last chance qualifier. Looks like he'll do this 15 laps by himself. Unless Austin is going to make an attempt at racing him, which would be hilarious. Please let Austin run this qualifier. What is Andrew doing here? They know. Andrew Thornton is giving Austin Edwards in the lower powered car a head start. What great sportsmanship by Andrew Thornton. Now the question is, how much of a head start does he give him here? Austin into 3 and 4. Andrew coming through turn 2. Pace car is in. Here goes Austin Edwards. Green flag in the air. He is down and away. Andrew Thornton is fired. He is down and away. The gap 6.6 seconds. 15 laps. Let's call this intermission entertainment here, folks. Andrew Thornton trying to close that gap down, now down to 6 seconds. Austin Edwards out front as a 5.2 second lead, but it is shrinking. Andrew Thornton ran his fastest lap just now. He was 0.8 of a second faster. 12 laps to go for Andrew Thornton. Austin Edwards out front with 11 laps to go. The gap has now been cut in half. Andrew Thornton's laps keep getting faster. And don't forget, all these drivers, except for the cone will not be in the feature racing. He will be in the feature, though. He'll be doing his usual cone duties. Austin Edwards has 9 laps to go, but 2.5 seconds behind, closing in very quickly, is Andrew Thornton. I do believe Andrew Thornton will qualify for the feature at this point. Austin Edwards' gap now down to 1.5 seconds, and you have to wonder, does Andrew move him to get by? Because Austin has been known to make that little bitty car the entire width of the track. While we're watching this entertaining battle unfold, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button. There's still room in the stands. Here we go. This is the battle we've been waiting for. Andrew Thornton goes to the high side. Austin sends it down to the apron. Andrew looking. Oh, I don't think Andrew's going to play nice here. He sends Austin. Oh, Austin sends him to the outside wall. They're both around. Oh, Austin Edwards is tumbling. Now can he get back? He is back on all four. 5 laps to go for Andrew Thornton. Austin has decided he's done playing. Yeet. Andrew Thornton sends Austin Edwards to the moon, and I think Andrew's car might have just died. Let's see if we can get a view from the cockpit. Yeah, that car is DED dead, boys and girls. So that is how that ends. Both cars on pit road. I do believe they'll call this one and move on to the feature now, but what a way to end that last chance qualifier. Kyle Hayden, I have to agree, that was some of the funniest stuff. Are they going to wait and get repaired and come flying back out in a moment? It could come down to who gets off pit road first. Austin was the first one to make it to pit road. Austin is off. Surely that 34 legend isn't about to win against a late model. Oh, what a strange turn of events. This could be the tortoise and the hare in action. Andrew Thornton still on pit road. Austin has 4 laps to go. Chris Johnson definitely makes a great statement. You only get this kind of fun with Jones BS Racing League. And if you haven't checked them out, you need to. Oh, Austin's going for the drift through 1 and 2. Andrew Thornton is back out on track, 6 seconds behind, closing quickly. But with 3 laps to go, I don't know that Andrew can catch back up to Austin Edwards. I think at this point, Austin has gone into, I'm going to show off in drift mode. Austin knows he's got this thing in the bag, white flag in the air. He's just showing us how talented he really is. Hey, Austin, I dare you to do a drift in the middle, under green, in the Excal race tomorrow night. Oh, Andrew Thornton is caught up and went for it and ended up in the wall. The cone car wins. And Andrew's not letting that stand. The cone car went for a ride. All right, on to the warm-up. Holy cow. Looks like the drivers are probably going to skip the warm-up. We're going to the feature. 50 laps around Hickory Motor Speedway. The Jones BS Racing League All-Star Event. The feature is here. After the inversion, Andrew Thornton and Austin Edwards have the front row. Austin will pull off track. He'll be doing his cone car duties. Chris Johnson, Casey Picayla on the second row. Edmund Jones, Jace Mungan on the third row. Alex Gratz, Matt Oven Mitz Hayden of the fourth row. Kendrick Cryer and Kyle McRecken Martin round out the top 10. Joey Smith, a.k.a. Fat Charlie Sheen in 11th. Whale PDJ Zeller in 12th. 13th will be Harold Rothery. Edmund Jones in 14th. Edmund Jones Sr. is the one in 5th. Junior is the one at the back. Everybody getting stacked up, ready to go green. I might end up losing my voice before this one's all said and done, ladies and gentlemen. Austin giving us a show in the cone. And what a strange turn of events after finishing second in the last chance qualifier. Andrew Thornton's going to start up front in the 50-lap feature. You could not write a better story than what we are seeing right here. Ladies and gentlemen, drop in the comments. Tell us who your guess is. Who's going to win the All-Star event and the money that is on the line for tonight. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. The feature event of the Jones BS Racing League All-Star event underway. And already they're stacking up 3 wide through 1 and 2 on the first lap. Holy, oh, we've got cars around. Edmund Jones Sr. recovers. No caution yet. Thornton still has the lead. Chris Johnson in second. Chase Mungan now up to third. Casey Bacala in fourth. Alex Gratz has a handful behind him. Kendrick, oh, we've got Kyle Martin and Petey Zeller around. They recovered, then they spun caution. Let's see where this mess started at. There is Petey on the bottom in the double aught, and the 99 of Kyle Martin up top. And they get together in the middle of the turn. They synchronize drift. Coming back up on the track, they clip a few more cars and go all the way around. Looks like Oven Mitts was caught up in it. Just almost gets by, but Kyle comes back up the track. Matt manages to keep the car off the wall. Great save by Matt Hayden. Apparently the Oven Mitts are working well tonight. Looks like Matt Hayden is going to pit road. He'll get repaired and hopefully be back out. Yes, he will make it back out on the lead lap. Andrew Thornton at the front. Cone car will be out momentarily. Let's see if we can talk to our leader. Andrew, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
How you feeling up there, buddy?
I kind of feel like Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Everybody behind me is faster, and I'm just trying to run.
How do you feel your chances are knowing that you got into this race in a very odd situation? Are you going to be able to hold on to the lead?
I don't even know what situation it was that got me here. Whatever it was entertaining.
It was one of the most entertaining things we've seen. All right, buddy. Looks like the cone car might be on his way out. Good luck, bud.
Thanks, Doug.
Waiting for Austin Edwards to roll that cone car off pit road. Here comes the cone. For those of you new to Jones BS Racing, the cone car has been in effect all season long. This is the last night of the cone. Hill will go up there. Hopefully he parks that car correctly facing backwards so we can sit in the cockpit while the drivers choose their lines. Looks like Austin is listening. He remembers. Austin, wrong way, buddy. Nope, he is going to pull up to the line, so let's see. Here comes the pace car, and they begin choosing their lines now. Everybody splitting. That cone car acts as a choose cone. They get to choose their lane. Everybody in the field gets to choose. The pace car will get 1 to green. Kyle, yeah. Hey, Jonathan Bronson, good luck tonight, bud. Or tomorrow night, excuse me, buddy. Alright, pace car about to drop in. We'll have 40 laps to go at the green. Pace car is in. Andrew Thornton controls the restart. Green in the air. They're gone. Off into turn 1. The chaos was mid-pack on the last restart. Petey up high. Kyle Martin beside him again. McRecken. Watch out for McRecken coming to the front. Andrew Thornton still holding off. Jace Mungan Holding off Jace Mungan is no easy task anywhere in any car. Andrew is having a great run up here. Chris Johnson, Alex Gratz, nowhere to go. Jace starting to ease his way forward, but Andrew holding with him. Alex Gratz up top looking to follow him through. Jace trying to keep Andrew. Oh, Andrew's around. Andrew Thornton goes from leader to the back. What a heartbreak. Let's see what happened. I think he just got loose on corner entry and just couldn't save the car. Jace Mungan now in the lead. Caution is out. Joey Smith, Edmund Jones, a lot of cars caught up in this. Edmund up top, Joey Smith in the 50 down the bottom. Oh, Edmund just loses the back end. Let's see what happened to Joey a few seconds after that. Austin, don't forget, buddy. Oh, Joey got loose, and then Harold Rothery had no choice, and McRecken was there. Jonathan Bronson, I have to agree, definitely the best thing I have seen all day. And let's make sure that that cone car gets in the right position this time. Hey, Austin, it's Doug. You got me?
How's it going, Doug?
Hey, you're supposed to point that car facing the other way so we can see the in-car view.
Oh, well, unfortunately, Doug, I got about 5 concussions in a matter of a half hour here, so I'm a little bit out of it, but we'll fix that this time around.
All right, buddy. Good luck on surviving the rest of the way.
Oh, don't get your hopes up, Doug.
Obviously, everybody in the field having a lot of fun, including the cone car. Don't forget, Kyle Martin did say at the halfway point, if he is at the tail end of the field, well, that cone car is going to die. All right, Austin making sure he gets the car pointed the right way for us. This is the best view in racing, folks. Here they're going to come. We'll see the pace car coming out of turn 4. There is the pace car. Here come the drivers with Jace Mungan up front. Jace to the bottom, Alex to the top, and so on and so forth. I can't even keep up. Andrew Thornton to the bottom, Joey Smith to the top. As they stack back up for the restart. Kyle, I have a feeling by the end of the race, you're going to see the cone car get yeeted to the moon. All right, pace car about to drop off. Pace car is in. Jace controls the restart. Green flag is in the air. There, they fire. Oh, we've got problems on the start. Chris Johnson had a problem, got loose. I think he spun the tires. Manages to gather that car up and hold on to third. Great move. Kendrick Cryer manages to avoid it, as does Casey Pacala. But watch out, Edmund Jones Jr. is marching toward the front. After getting loose previously and falling to the back, he's now up into 7. Jace Mungan and Alex Gratz pulling away from the field for the moment, though. Joey Smith is on pit road. Jace out front, Alex Gratz in second. Then it is 1 second back to Kendrick Cryer. Chris Johnson in fourth, Casey Pacala in fifth. Kyle McRacken-Martin in 6. Edmund Jones in 7. Matt Oven Mitts Hayden back in 8th. Harold Rothray. Oh, we've got a big one out of turn 4. No caution yet. There it is. Caution is out. Looks like Casey Pacala off into the turn. Oh, same thing we saw. Andrew Thornton, dude, just gets loose on the entry. Can't get it gathered up in time. Jace Mungan at the front. Alex Gratz in 2nd. Kendrick Cryer in 3rd. Chris Johnson 4th. Kyle McRacken, and it looks like there's some net code involved here. Let's take a quick look and see if we can get a look at the left or the right side of Kendrick's car after Kyle Martin was inside his car. Does look like he's got some damage. Not 100% sure if that was from Kyle or not, but wow. Talk about your net code, folks. And of course, the cone is back at the start-finish line. Now's your chance. Drop in the comments and tell us who you think's gonna win, who you're cheering for. Heck, just say hi. Kyle did not yeet the cone car that time because he's up in the top 5. Great work as always by the cone car, especially considering how bad that man has been wrecked tonight just driving the cone. Jonathan Bronson saying Cryer is going to wreck. Here we're about to find out. Green is back in the air. Jace Mungan down and away. Cryer almost gets into the back bumper of Alex Gratz. You know that might carry over to tomorrow night. They might want to be a little careful. The top 4 will all be in the XCal race tomorrow night. Actually, top 5, I think Kyle Martin's in it as well. Plus Edmund Jones. I mean, like half the field will be in XCal tomorrow night. You don't want to miss that. Especially if there's retribution from tonight. Jace out front has 17 laps to go. No, just cannot get pulled away from Alex. Kendrick still right there on the back bumper. Kyle Martin to the inside on Chris Johnson. Kyle Martin sends it deep into 1 and 2. Chris trying to hold him down. Oh, they touch! Chris is in the wall. Chris manages to hold on to it. Andrew Thornton goes around again out of 3 and 4. The top 3 have a 1-second gap. Back to 4th place, Kyle Martin. 15 laps to go. Jace out front. 2nd place is Alex Gratz. Kendrick Cryer in 3rd. Kyle Martin in 4th. Harold Rothray in 5th. Edmund Jones now up to 6th place after starting at 14th. His dad currently back in 10th. Jace starting to open up a little bit of a gap on Alex Gratz. Kendrick Cryer all over that back bumper on Alex. Hasn't been able to find a way by, but if it gets late in the race, you heard him say it during the pre-race, Kendrick Cryer is going to use the bumper. Harold Rothray now up into 4th. Edmund now up to 5th. Kyle Martin has drifted back to 6th and has Chris Johnson all over the back bumper. Oven Mitts is back in 8th place. Casey Pacala in 9th. Andrew Thornton, despite 2 self-spins so far, still holding on to the top 10. Edmund Jones Sr. in 11th. Joey Smith in 12th. PDJ Zeller out of the event. Jace opening up a big gap with 8 laps left to go. Kendrick finally clearing Alex Gratz. Let's see how he got that pass done. Did he use the bumper? Oh, Alex got loose off turn 4. Alex got a little bit of the wall, and Kendrick slides by in 1 and 2. Six laps to go, and it looks like Jace Mungan will have to deal with some lap traffic here. Kendrick back in second, trying to close that gap back down, but it is a 1 second gap and 5 laps to go. He's going to have to hustle. Edmund Jones Sr. up by the wall, staying out of race traffic. Kendrick almost gets him. Edmund Jones in 4th now, continues to work his way forward. McRecken currently in 5th. Chris Johnson 6th, and look at this. They are nose to tail through the back half of the field. Matt Hayden 8th, Casey Bacala 9th, Andrew Thornton back in 10th. Jace's lead as he comes down. He's going to get popsicle sticks in the air. It's 2 to go. Jace has a 1.4 second lead over Kendrick. Alex is really sending it through, trying to get the nose underneath. Jace Mungan picks up the white flag. Kendrick Cryer and Alex Gratz still battling it out for second place, but it is Jace Mungan through turns 3 and 4. Jace wins the Jones BS Racing League All-Star event. Kendrick Cryer comes home second. Third is Alex Gratz. Edmund Jones Jr. in 4th and wrecks his dad. Kyle Martin in 5th. Casey Bacala 6th. Harold Rothery in 7th. Andrew Thornton is 8th. Chris Johnson 9th. Matt Hayden in 10th. Let's see what happened on that last lap as some of these guys came down. There's Chris Johnson. Gave a little bump to Kyle Martin, and then chaos ensued. And let's see when Edmund got into the old man. They cross the start-finish line. Edmund just forgets the brake pedal. Should see after some pictures here. Oh, no cone car on track yet. Let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Hey, Alex, this is Doug. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man, that was one heck of a race, and you and Kendrick had one heck of a battle out there.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I raced with Kendrick quite a bit, you know, between officials and XCal and all this shit. So racing with him is always fun. He's always super fast, and I don't know. I think I burnt my shit up too early there, and just struggling with handling late in the run.
Well, man, it definitely looked like you had one of the fastest cars on track. You gave Kendrick one heck of a run tonight. Congratulations on that 3rd place finish, buddy.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, let's get the youngest member, Kendrick Cryer. Hey, Kendrick, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, that was quite a race, and you and Alex had quite a battle there right up until the end of that one. But after you cleared Alex, did you have anything left to get up to Jace?
Not really. I got left front damage early on, but it didn't seem to hurt too much. It did a little bit, but it's all for the fun of it. The halftime show was the show of the night. 100% automatic W on Austin's part. Anyway, yeah, it was a fun race. Congrats to Jace. It was a very good race. Fun battling with Alex. He gave me a run for sure.
Well, it looked like there might have been a little bit of a love tap as you were going by. Are you worried about a little retribution at XCal tomorrow night?
Absolutely not. If it's no shame if he does. No shame if he does.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations, buddy. You put up one heck of a fight tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can get a hold of our winner. Hey, Jace, this is Doug. You got me?
I got you, Doug.
Hey, first off, congratulations, man. It looked like you were going to have your hands full for quite a bit of that race, and then that last 10 laps, you just kind of took off.
Yeah, thank you. I saw Kendrick charging through the field. He looked like he had a good shot at catching me for a little bit there, but towards the end of the race, I think he just faded off a little bit, and that's how we got to victory lane tonight.
It did look like you guys had quite a bit of fun out there, even having a little bit of fun on pace laps and just kind of goofing off. Was the attitude in the pits, was that pretty much what we were seeing on track?
Yeah, this is fun cars, fun league, fun track to drive, and I think we all had a lot of fun tonight.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. You get the win in the All-Star event. You got a championship. Now you're getting some money as well. That's got to make you a great way to end your Monday.
It's a great way to end the season.
Well, congratulations, buddy. Great run.
Thank you, Doug.
All right, we would be remiss if we didn't talk to the fearless leader before we let you guys go. Hey, Edmund, it's Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
You see, I talk fast when I bring you guys in because I know you're already talking crap. All right, man. That was an epic all-star event. Obviously, the halftime show, not exactly planned, but couldn't have been planned any better than it was.
That was a pleasant surprise. That was probably the best moment within JBSRL. I mean, oh, it had all of us dying laughing. This is the greatest kickoff to our season, and definitely going to be a staple for every season upcoming.
Well, it is awesome to see this. It is awesome now that we'll be back next week. Love broadcasting, you guys. Absolutely looking forward to the new season. Any spots left for Tour Mods or for Legends or for the other series?
Yeah, we are in full recruitment mode. Anyone that wants to join us, get with myself or any of my admin team. Look us up on Facebook. You know, Jones BS Racing. We're running 6 series this season. Sunday we got our truck series. We have our Monday Legends and Tour Mods broadcast right here on How to Suck at iRacing. Wednesday is Street Stocks and Super Late Models, and then we have a GT3 road race 40-minute enduro every Friday, or every other Friday. It's going to be a 5-week event. We're dabbing into just about every type of racing right now.
That is awesome. And I know, talking to some of the drivers before the race, we can expect to see, obviously, the JBSRL well represented tomorrow night at XCal, but also going to have several members representing the league for the big charity event in June. You've got to be pleased with that.
It's always amazing to see any of our guys come out and support any charity event. Last year, I ran in that event. You know, it's a great race that Skylar Massey puts on. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to make it this year and help try to fundraise for that. It's for a great cause, and I'm hoping we can get even more money. I think last year we had about $3,000 raised. So next year, well, this year having, you know, I think the goal I saw was about $5,000.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun thing. It's going to be a fun deal. It's something that even if I can't run, I'll be sitting there on Facebook watching How to Suck at iRacing and cheering everybody on.
All right, buddy. Congratulations on another awesome season, an awesome all-star event, and look forward to many more seasons to come.
Hey, thank you, Doug. You do an amazing job here. We are so glad to bring you back for our Monday night series, and you know, I'm stoked for the new season.
All right, me too, buddy. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night in XCal, and again back here to start the new season next Monday.
Yeah, you have a good night, Doug.
All right, that was Edmund Jones, the president of Jones BS Racing League. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook. Don't forget to come back and see the team race tomorrow night in XCal competition. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in tonight. It has been a really fun night. That halftime show was epic. Don't forget to hit the share button. Get your friends and family coming to watch some great racing the rest of this week. Big announcements coming for Wednesdays and a lot more to boot. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening.